Welcome to Module 3, How to Find Press Trips for Bloggers and Journalists. If you're already going to be in the area and aren't requesting airfare or reimbursements for travel, as long as you're not asking for the Casa de la Mar in Santa Monica, California, 9 times out of 10, you'll get the press trip you're asking for. Contacting historic hotels, B&Bs, and boutique hotels is a great way to start as a newbie and while you're building your followers. Start off in your own town or a few towns over. This way, there's nothing out of pocket but gas and parking. Do some background work and find out what's unique to the property or area you want to visit and offer them exposure on your website and social media networks. Look for groups on Facebook that are focused on press trips, travel blogger information, new travel bloggers, etc. One that I find fantastic is the Travel Bloggers Network. This is a group of great people with members from every level. Every day they have focus points. Make sure to pay attention to them. Ask questions. I can guarantee that there is someone else out there afraid to ask the same one, so look like a hero and speak up. One of my biggest suggestions, and one that I live by, be thorough. Research the answer that you get before you take it as fact. I'm not saying that people pass on untruths, but interpretation is subjective. Make sure that the info is given by several different sources before taking it as gospel. Press trips don't fall in your lap. Be heavily active in the circles that PR reps and bloggers are networking in. Apply to places where the media community gathers to bounce ideas around and connect with professionals and companies, and where they collaborate with each other. Help a Reporter, SourceBottle.com.au, and MediaKitty are websites where you can find like-minded people and gather a huge amount of information. Check your bonuses for a detailed list. LinkedIn is a fantastic source for blogger groups of every kind. It's also a great resource for finding contact information for PR reps. Every country in the world and every state in the U.S. has an individual tourism board, and each of those have a separate website. Listed on those websites is a wealth of information. You'll find calendars listing events and upcoming meetings. There's also contact information for media and public relations reps. You just have to have a kick-ass pitch that stands out. The most important thing to remember is that you must offer value to back up your pitch for a press trip, that value being exposure. Hotels want to know that the review you're writing will reach a wide audience and bring awareness to their property. In the beginning, while you're growing your website and social media networks, stick to smaller hotels and venues. They're a bit hungrier and often work with any blogger that can give them exposure. Be patient, the bigger ones will come. I never fabricate or review a hotel or resort without experiencing it, and I never lie about that experience. I always let the resort or hotel representative know that my review will be based on my experiences and that I will be telling the truth. With that said, I'm very careful how I craft my reviews. And let's face it, not every place you go will be perfect. I've been very lucky in that I've only had a few small upsets during my trips. The reason for that is that my niche is luxury travel, so luxury is to be expected. But I have stayed and reviewed a couple of places that were absolutely horrible. Here is where I choose to be diplomatic about things. I never write that my stay was horrible. I highlight the good things about a property and gently mention the bad aspects that would be important to a visitor. The reason I do this, I want to continue to do what I do. I guarantee that when you pitch, the PR rep looks at your site and reads a few of your reviews. If they see that you're never happy or always complaining about things, then what do you think the likelihood is that they will have you out for a review? Don't get me wrong, if your website and social media networks have millions of followers and you are known worldwide for your reviews, then go ahead, rip someone apart if you feel you need to. I don't find it necessary to do that, and I always take into consideration that what I might not like, someone else might not be bothered by. Unless, of course, it's rotten food, a rat under my bed, or terrible service by every single staff member. I've only had one instance where my stay was so horrible in every aspect. When I returned, I had a meeting with the PR rep and explained the situation, making sure to show them pictures to back up what I was saying. And I told them that I could only write the review about the area around the hotel and the hotel prices. They agreed, and that's what I did. Never wait until you return after experiencing something unpleasant and write about it. Give the hotel the opportunity to correct or fix any issues. Report them immediately and give them a chance to accommodate you. It's only fair. When you get your first email asking you to join a press trip, and you will get one, your excitement will want you to say yes to anything they offer. However, slow down, take a breath, and make sure to ask yourself the right questions. It's important that you have everything you need to do your job correctly. The first question you should ask yourself is the trip within your niche? If your niche is luxury travel and the press trip is to visit a hostel, a food court, and a budget spa, why would you accept? Then ask if flights, tips, and gratuities are included. Are hotel stays comped and where? If none of these are included, then where is the ROI, return of investment? Your investment. Since you aren't getting paid for your time and review, then no money should be coming out of your pockets to help them promote their property. You can say no. There have been several times that I've declined a press trip because they wanted me to pay out of pocket for my flights. There will always be other press trips. Don't accept bad terms just to get the freebies. While you're growing your business, you may have to accept smaller press trips. If you're in the area, why not? But never pay out of pocket for travel for anything under 2 nights. Remember, media marketing trips are different, as we discussed. Make sure to mention in the review that the stay was sponsored. It's the right thing to do and required. Also, don't say you'll write about something you normally wouldn't. I don't change my writing style or views simply because I got a trip for free, but I do guarantee that the review will be exceptional and unique. Your readers will come to trust your word and integrity. Don't sacrifice that for freebies. I can't say it enough. Over-deliver, 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 and in a timely manner. If you do this, you will get noticed, and the brands will remember and take care of you on subsequent press trips. So that's Module 3. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in Module 4.